Good morning, good evening, good night, good everything, and welcome to Handsome Tay's very first Rolling and Blow show, where we will be doing reviews on the very first Circle Atlanta. The Circle Atlanta is actually a docu-series that was filmed back in February of 2021, and now it is rolling out, and shit is about to get messy. So I am your boy Dante. I'm your boy Handsome Tay. I'm your boy whatever you're going to get when the day starts and when the video starts. And I'm going to be spilling the tea, giving it all from the back to the front and letting it all hang out, bitch. And eventually you will see some of my cast members join through the episodes as I continue. But right now, this is the first episode, so I hope that you're excited because we are about to start. So before I get started, I want you all to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and to the Circle Atlantis channel. And I will put all the information in the bottom, in the below, so make sure you check it out and keep yourself updated on what's happening in the ATL because, baby, this is just the beginning. We are only on episode 2, and we are about to get heated. So the name of my show is actually called the Roll and Blow Show. Roll it and blow. And the only reason it's called that because I am not that much of a drinker, but I'm always down to smoke a L. And I am about to roll up right now. I ain't talking to y'all about my motherfucking show, bitch. So get ready, get your popcorn, get your chips, get your juice, because it's about to be lit. And this is going to be a great interview, a great recap, and get ready, cause okay. So right now I'm here rolling my blunt. Like I said, this is a Rolling and Blow show, so we're actually gonna be rolling up and smoking weed as we go. So if you're watching this, if you're watching it live, if you're watching it later, if you're watching it in your dreams, just know you better be smoking some weed, and a good weed, not a bullshit. So the episode opens up with my guy Rico Cassadine. It actually opens up with the recap. Actually, it recaps the first episode and things that transpired then. So it opens up with, I guess, Rico at the ACT event, and him, Green Lantern, and what is her name again? Oh, Alien vs. Predator. Him, Green Lantern, and Alien vs. Predator at the ACT event, where they are, I guess, are having a showcase of their different films or different music and stuff, their talents and stuff that they have. So Rico actually is performing his song, and you know he's doing his thing. You wonder who with it, I'm about it. Who wanted who with it, I'm about it. You know, he lit, you know. He's showing his ass. He goes up to the guy that I guess he had an issue with or confrontation with, and he's kind of like, you know, rapping in his face like, who wanted who with it, I'm about it. Who with it, I'm like, Reg, you doing it, you lit, shut up, bitch, you did it. And you know, he's doing his thing. He's definitely on the stage. He's doing great performance. So I'm definitely proud of him. Definitely give his flowers right now because he's opening up the show. He's showing me how to do it, and he's showing a lot of other people who definitely don't know how to do it. So as that scene ends, we go into the next scene where we are meeting the newcomer, Mr. Dante, me, the handsome guy, the best looking one in the show. I don't care if y'all think I'm cocky. I don't care if y'all think whatever y'all think, because at the end of the day, y'all don't know me. And I can do anything on a screen. So we go into my scene where we are I'm actually in a studio. I haven't been in a studio for almost 4 to 5 years before I did that scene. And I'm working on my single. I have been working on a single for like, 3 to 4 weeks. Just trying to perfect the rest of it. But I already had it writing it for about 2 or 3 months. All right, so yes, I'm in the studio and I'm doing my thing. I'm on the mic. I'm rapping. I'm perfecting my craft. I'm talking to the engineer, and weirdly, the engineer ain't really helping me. Now I don't know because maybe he don't support my music, maybe he don't care, maybe he just doing it for to get the money. But bitch, I paid $200 for this shit, so I don't give a fuck how much this shit you don't like. You need to help me out. Don't just get me in the studio and play the beat and got me just rapping. Clearly, you know I don't know nothing about it. Yes. But by the way, my blunt is rolled, so hopefully your blunt is rolled by this time of this video. Because we are probably at, I don't know, so I ain't gonna name no time we are. That's hitting good. So yes, definitely y'all go check out my berry. Y'all go check out my single. Fuck that. Sorry about that. Y'all go check out my single, Fuck That, on YouTube right now at my channel. And my channel name is Will I Rise. WILLIRISE. Will I Rise. Or you can check out my other shit on my page too. My acting, all the other stuff. So tune in, go check out my song. I definitely fuck with it. But back to the show. So I'm doing my music. I'm talking to the engineer. I'm trying to perfect my craft. And then Melly B walks in. And I'm just like, okay, who is this? Okay. We're gonna see if he know what he's talking about. He say he know what he doing. So I invited him to the studio to see like what's up. Like, people always say they know what they doing, but it ain't always true. So I invited him to the studio to see what's up. And he walks in, and mine's just my first time meeting him. And he walks in, and I'm just like, okay, he's pretty cute. He's just pretty cool. He's pretty bald head because it's not. I don't like people that's bald head because I'm not against that at all. I guess I just I'm weird. I'm a Virgo, so I'm weird as hell. It could be one little small thing and one little good thing, and then I'll be all over the place with it. So I really don't be knowing. So he walks in, I meet Melly B. So from those who don't know, Melly B is actually from The Circle New York City, which is on YouTube as well. So if you go check out The Circle New York City, he is in about 3 seasons, and supposedly he's the bad guy on the show. He's the villain. So when everybody sees him, it's kind of like, oh gosh, what is he going to bring to this show? Is he going to bring more drama or no? So Melly B walks in, we're talking about my music, and I'm telling him about, like, I have been doing music for I've been doing music actually for 4 or 5 years at this point. And I'm actually like trying to get my music off the ground. But I feel like me as an artist, I'm not going to be putting a whole bunch of work in to put a whole bunch of music out, to put a whole bunch of lyrics in, just to say I'm this big rapper, when I know that's not really my full passion. I'm an actor. So rapping is just something I would rather do because I know I have the skill. I know I have stuff I can talk about. I've been through a lot of stuff and I know how to word it through music. So if that's what I want to do, that's what I'm going to do. And nobody going to stop it. So Melly B's telling me that he works on music and he produces his own music and he produces his own sounds and things like that. So I asked him, can you help me out? But if y'all see on the screen, I'm looking straight forward when I'm doing these acts telling me about he could help me out. But I'm looking straight forward at the producer to figure out I can get his attention to see if like, okay, can you, initiate this while I'm filming. I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to do too much. I don't know if if you can add 2 people in the booth, 3 people. So if y'all see me looking at opposite way, I'm looking at the engineer to figure out if he's going to say something. But fast forward that, we go inside the studio. He's helping me out with my song, and he's giving me great pointers. Give me a lot of ad libs, give me a lot of backups, give me a lot of different things to help me out. to show me how to actually do the music and add what I really want. And he showed me, but then weirdly he started to change my music, and I'm just like, well, shoot. Whether y'all believe it or not, you see in the confessional, I'm like, yeah, he should have relaxed. But right then and there, you see me there. I'm like, well, yes, sir, this is going to change this, and this is going to change that. I'm saying something to him, so maybe he's not getting the hint. But I'm not a rude person. I'm not a mean person. I'm just more like myself. So it all depends on the vibe that I get and how I feel in the moment. I could have said something rude and mean, but I know he was doing it from the kindness and him just being real nice because I didn't pay for him to come. I didn't pay for Melly B to come to help me out. So he was doing that because he wanted to do it because he saw my potential and he saw that I had skill. And I do appreciate that. And I'm always going to appreciate that. So he comes out and we listening to the beat and we realize, okay, actually, this is actually sounding way better because, I'm actually doing the right sound. I'm adding the right ad-libs. As this being my real official first single or first actual song that I'm putting out, I did pretty good. I did really damn good. And hopefully you all definitely go check that out on my YouTube page. It's titled Fuck That. My YouTube, like I said, is Will I Rise. So go check that out, please. Go subscribe because you will be hearing a lot more stuff coming soon. And definitely go subscribe to my Instagram too. My Instagram is I am handsome Tay, and that was actually prompted during filming because I had got so many compliments. So why not make me the best? Because technically, I look the best on the show. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, my name is Joel. My name is Joel. My name is Joel the Gym. So we are at episode 2 and we are at scene 2 where we are talking. Well, actually, my bad. So we are episode 2. We are at scene 3. We are at the protest for Miss Jewel Gym, and here we go. So, okay, there we go. We are at the protest with Jewel. Jewel Martell's at the protest, and they are protesting, and Jewel is on the microphone, and she's with Black Power, and she's with, the police being bad, and they're not the good guys, which I believe is true. So, that was a fact. But, she's on the corner. She has, 3 or 4 people around her. And they're like, woo, yay, woo, yay. Oh, my bad. I got bored. But like I was saying, Jewel is talking and protesting and then So Jewel was protesting and things like that. And she was just talking about different things. And she was on the microphone and she was yelling. And she was, I guess, doing her Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream, Black Power speech. But, girl, didn't you just move here? You just moved here 2-3 months before you started filming. So my question is, let's hope it's something that you're doing when you was in New York. Let's hope this is something you should be doing every single day. I know you got these online live parties, but girl, you just moved here. And now you're just an activist? Is this your story? But yeah, she's doing this. She has Martell there because I guess, she needs somebody to be a best friend, to be on her team. And I'm just like, girl, already. But okay, so that was Jewel and... All right, so now Dante and Mel are leaving the studio, and Alyssa pops up. So we meet Alyssa, and she's cool. She's transgender, and she looks actually good as a woman. And I'm just excited. I'm just like, oh my God, we meet the next person. It's like a contest. It's like a game. And I'm just like, okay, cool. So she tells us about a girl group that she's been in New York City. And I'm just like, okay, lit. That's what's up. You're established. And I think she said she had did something with Love and Hip Hop at one point or something like that. So, yeah, she was telling me just, she was excited. And I'm telling you, we're all excited. And, I just can't wait to meet everybody else. So, sorry, y'all. I had to run to the store. This is the Roll It and Blow show. When you have when you are high, I can't get my words right. When you are high, bro, you have to have some food. And I just had to run to the give me a snack real quick. So I apologize for that. So now we are on to the next scene. We are talking about Mega Body with this all white shirt on, looking good in his confessional. He's looking good. His place is looking good. There's nice pictures on the wall. And I'm just like, okay, look at him. He's professional. He big. And he's talking on the phone to his boo thing or, his other half or his yin to his yang. They say he says that they're not together. I guess they have some complications, but if it was a perfect world, that they would be together. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. So, I mean, maybe y'all could be like an open relationship. I mean, because that could always work. But, I mean, if you're saying I love you and I love you, then I don't know what is given at this point. But, okay, let's let it roll. So, Megabody is speaking about, he's an entertainer. Tonight he's going to be performing at Magnolia Lounge. And, he's going to be meeting all of the cast members. And, he's excited about it. And honestly, I felt like that wasn't no scene. And I feel like he didn't have nobody else to talk to because he didn't really talk about anything at all. But, that was a 2-second scene, like a 2-second conversation, a 2-second review at this point. Because I really don't understand the point of that situation. If you was going to introduce us to Megabody and then the dude that was on FaceTime at least had the dude over the house, but like, you on FaceTime for your first entrance? What is going on? I guess if that's what it's given, please don't. But like I was saying, nevertheless, Megabody is cool. I just didn't understand the entrance. I mean, I feel like if you're going to have an entrance, you need to have a grand entrance, or you need to just have something that is going to stand out or at least go towards what you're doing. But I mean, I guess your first scene was the Magnolia Lounge, but it really wasn't. But next. So here we have Jewel again. Jewel and Martell. They are on FaceTime, a video call, a Snapchat, I don't know, Uvu, whatever it is. Martell is at home with his boyfriend, one of them. And Jewel, I guess, is at home having herself a drink. And they're all just, I guess, chatting about meeting everybody tonight and how Jewel's so happy to have Martell as a new person as close to her and things like that. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, y'all, I guess, buddy, new good friends. Go ahead and make this relationship happen as you should. So, I mean, my question is, why the hell do Martell always got this green jacket on? Am I the only one that feel like that? Because I know I'm not crazy. Somebody got to tell me. Because I'm not playing. And I know y'all know. For real. Y'all got to know. Like, I don't know. Like, somebody tell me. But nevertheless, they had this long drawn out scene that's probably like 10 to 12 to 15 to 20 minutes about who they gonna meet and who they not gonna meet and who they gonna meet and who they not gonna meet and who is the witch and Gransel and Hansel. I don't even know what they were saying. Like, at that point, I just had to skip past it. I'm sorry, but unfortunately it was playing live when I was watching it, so I just had to just watch it. A 10 minutes waste of my life of literally nothing. Like, I think they was talking about something, but what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about that is the best conversation that need to be had right now? We're not understanding anything. But nevertheless, I guess they wanted the episode to be drawn out, to be a little longer, which was 50 minutes, which I was excited because I'm like, okay, bet we got more time. But, I mean, all the time that was there, you just gave it like a 30-minute or 45-minute episode at this point. Or at least a 40-minute or 35-minute episode. I mean, that's just my point. But ain't got nothing to do with me. So then we are at Magnolia Lounge. Magnolia Lounge. Yeah. Yeah, we at Magnolia Lounge, and we are seeing Mulatto and her wife, and we are seeing Jewel walk in, and Jewel and Mulatto instantly connect. And they are cool, and they're cordial. Mulatto is just all bubbly and happy. And, Jewel is, she's the same. She's vibing. They're both vibing. They're talking about they can't wait to see everybody else. I guess they were the first 2 people to be there. So it was like, I can't wait to see everybody else and things like that. And I was like, okay, That's cool. Like, okay, we got the two actual females that's on the show, and they're actually vibing. So hopefully, this will be, hey, we about to be best friends forever. Which I hope this will happen. So, I guess we see Megabody comes down, he performs, and it really didn't seem like that much of a special performance. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't into the camera. Like I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I didn't feel like his performance was just breathtaking. I mean, I'm sure it was like a million performers right there. So I mean, I could see if it was like. I mean, I see what he's doing, but I mean, it was kind of like I wanted him to see him come out in like some glitter in his hair, a wig on, and then it'd be lit. But like I said, I didn't really understand the performance that much. Maybe I need to go so I can see if that's how he performs like that all the time, or if he makes lots of money, whatever the case is. That has nothing to do with me. But like I said, his performance wasn't bad. I just didn't. It wasn't special. Like it wasn't a standout special. But hey, I'm nobody's judge. I can't say anything. That's just my opinion. So, who else arrives? So I guess I arrived. Dante and Melly arrived. No, actually, let me go back. Martell and his boyfriend arrives, and he meets Mulatto and Jewel, and they're connecting and conversating and things like that. Well, I guess Mulatto, Jewel and Martell are already close bestie friends already from already meeting, so they already know each other, so they're just like connecting more and talking and conversing and turning up while Megabody's performing. Megabody comes off the stage, he speaks to everyone that is there, which is Mulatto, Jewel, and Martell and his boyfriend. So they all speak and converse and I guess meet for the first time. Sorry, y'all. So that's when Dante and Melly walks in and, you know, let me tell you something. I'm weird. Dante and Melly is sitting at the bar because I didn't know anybody that was there. I didn't know what was going on. I knew I was meeting the cast. Yes, I knew all of that. I knew that's the reason I came there. I knew I came to meet Megabody and go to his performance. I knew all of that. But when I got there, first off, it's pitch dark. Everybody's performing, so I barely could see anything. And then, like I said, I didn't know anything. Maybe Melly knew more than I did, but I was really like oblivious. Then I'm sitting here, I'm drinking. I'm on my second, third cup. So I'm over here lit. I'm over here like, okay. So I think Melly does tell me that it's Megabody performer, and I'm just like, okay, lit. So then I guess because the producer or, the film guy, he was over there near the group. And I didn't, like I said, I wasn't really paying that much attention because I wouldn't have just sat there for no reason. So that's the reason we sat there. So then me and Melly get up, we give Megabody a couple of dollars, and then Melly tells me to come over there to the group or to the area over there. And still, me coming over there, I'm just still like, okay, well, I really don't know who's who. It's a million people over here. Like it's dark. It's a million people. I'm not going to just come sit at any type of group. So he goes. We sit in the back behind the group, and then he gets up. The producer actually tells him to get up and walk towards the group. So he walks towards the group, and he sits to the group, and he's introducing himself. And I guess I don't know. Something about Martell said, "Don't touch my boyfriend's hand," and Melly said, "Well, bitch, don't touch my boyfriend's hand either," and stuff like that. So I guess there was fun shade. They laughed it off. It was cute joke. Okay. So then that's when Melly sits down, and I think he looks over to me or somebody said something, and I don't know how I end up having to get up to walk over there, but I ended up coming. I think he did tell me like to come over there. So I walked over there and I sit in the chair and I'm sitting my back to the table because like I said, I really don't know anybody, and I'm just like, I mean, if I don't know you, I'm not really going to speak. I wasn't really trying to get those shade. I'm just like, oh, shoot. Maybe somebody will introduce yourself because I don't really know if I'm supposed to be just talking to everybody here. Plus, there's a lot of performances going. So how do I maneuver my way around this situation? So, yeah, I'm talking to Melly, and I'm like, well, yeah, I didn't want to get in your way. Like, I don't really know what you was doing. I thought it was somebody you may had known because, like I said, Even though the camera guy was there, you could barely see him because he was like in different areas. So I didn't know what he was filming, if that was the group or somebody he already known. So like I said, I walked over to him and he I tried to introduce everybody. I was trying to introduce myself to everyone there, and then I reached my hand out to introduce myself to Martell, and he says, "Oh no, I don't touch other people's hands" or something like that. But I imagine I didn't even hear it because it was so much music, so much loud stuff going on. So he pushed my hand away. I'm just like, "Oh, okay." Like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck going on. So then I put my guard up because I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck these bitches is. Like, what is going on? But yeah. So then some guy comes and taps Melly on the shoulder and tells him to come to the bar, saying that he left the bar or he went outside or something like that. And Melly was telling the guy, like, no, you didn't have to come to me disrespectful like that. You could have came to me with a little bit more respect while I'm filming. And, you know, I guess Melly was going off at the guy at the bar, but it wasn't the guy at the bar. It was actually security or whoever who touched Melly and told him to come over there. That is the guy that he should have been going off on. But I mean, they don't have anything to do with me. I don't really know where the guy was at. Maybe Melly just felt like that's who he wanted to take his aggression out on. Because the old guy behind the bar seemed to be like a little nervous, kind of like, well, I mean, that didn't really have anything to do with me. I'm just telling you about the tab. But no, Melly being Melly, no, he's going to make his own scene. As you see, he already had a microphone on, so you already know Melly's going to do what Melly wanted to do. So y'all know Melly. If y'all don't know Melly, he's in the Circle New York City, which is on YouTube. The Circle NYC, he was in 3 seasons of that. And, you know, that's who he is. So if you want to check him out, if you don't, if you just want to see a brand new side of him, then, you know, go ahead and check out the Circle ATL. Go ahead and check out the Circle ATL pre-show 1, 2, 3, and 4 episodes, period. And check out the Circle ATL Atlanta episode 1, part 1. Episode 2, part 2. Welcome to Atlanta. So I am your boy, Dante. I am the handsome guy and I am lit. It is a little late because I decided to do or finish this video a little later on in the day. So I'm ready to go to sleep, but I'm excited. And you know this is the Roller Than Blow show. Roller Than Blow, roll that weed up and blow it while you sit and watch. I'm excited for episode 3 and I'm excited to do episode 2 for you. I'm going to always give you a great review, a great clip, and a little behind the scenes of whatever I think I know. But like I am the character on the show, The Circle Atlanta, airing every Monday, supposedly, on YouTube at 8 or 9 p.m. Look up The Circle Atlanta. Shout out to Lester, new the producer, for picking me to be a part of the show. And this is the Roll It and Blow show, and I am signing out. I will see you next time.